everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pulling Teeth and welcome back to PTW, and we have got a hell of a card tonight. If you caught last week, you will know that we have a brand new PTW World Championship #1 contender who is cashing in that title shot tonight. Our main event this evening, Marshall Law will be defending against the Rated R superstar Edge. We also are going to see a lot of tag team action tonight, building up towards the huge tag team tournament coming up. But opening the show tonight, a feud that has been going on for some time now, and it's about time we put it to rest. Andrew Everett has stood toe-to-toe with the entirety of Decay, and finally getting his hands once again on Crazy Steve. After the hellacious three-way match they had for the Junior Heavyweight #1 contendership a few weeks ago, well, maybe close to a month and a half ago, maybe even now. It was a while ago. But both men are here, and they're going to settle the score tonight in this opening contest. Both men are accompanied to the ring by their respective teammates. Andrew Everett has got Crash Holly out there with him, and Crazy Steve has got Abyss. Those knees to the ribs from Everett, and Everett's got a sort of was that a heel hook? It was a heel hook or a knee bar or something. Big scoop slam from the 7'4" giant, and a drop kick to the face. But Steve Dr. Bomb early on, but Everett managed to escape. You saw Abyss throw a chair into the ring. Of course, PTW, no disqualifications, no countouts in this company, so chair perfectly legal. Oh, Crazy Steve sweeps the leg. Everett going for a spin kick, doesn't land it. Crazy Steve sweeps the leg again, and Abyss just throws Janet in the ring. Well, I mean, the closest thing to Janet as we can get. For those of you who are unfamiliar, oh god, Everett's busted open. Didn't take long, less than 3 minutes into this match, and there's already blood. But as we said, these two do not like each other. This has been going on for a while. Buzzsaw kick from Everett off the ropes and a double stomp. As I was saying before, strike for strike now between these two. Those of you who are unfamiliar with what Janet was, look it up. Look up Abyss and Janet. Abyss already up on the apron, shot to the ribs to that chair. Interesting that Abyss is trying to get in the ring, and referee Rick Knox is like, nah, go home, son. Oh, shot to the ribs off the ropes. Big boy senton from the smallest person here, because Everett is obviously 6'4". Oh, but Abyss there is still distracting the referee. Janet was a favourite weapon of Abyss's. The original incarnation of Janet was a 2x4 with nails sticking out of it. The closest thing here resembles Barbie from Mick Foley. But either way, drop toe hold there from Everett. Shouts out to Raven. Hooked up and reverses the whip off the ropes. A go Superman punch from Everett. Throws Steve into the corner. And he follows up another running forearm, and he's going for the choke slamming motherfuckers. Cover from Everett, 1, 2. Oh, he almost had it. He was almost able to put Decay behind him, but Steve's still in it, and Steve goes low. Everett bleeding quite heavily, but he's still fighting. Roll up, 1, 2, just a 2 count. Oop, Steve, quick jab to the face. Everett throws him into the corner though, follows him in. And a Dudley Dog, or an acid drop, depending on whether you were a WWE kid or a ECW kid. Dr. Bomb from Steve, 1, 2, 2.9. Steve almost had it, and he goes for it again with the Dr. Bomb. Steve has used that to perfection in this company. Oh, the code breaker from Everett, who's taking a second to catch his breath. He's circling around, kick to the ribs again, and here goes another buzzsaw kick off the ropes. Double stomp. Sits him up, and again off the ropes with a sliding drop kick. Everett's building momentum now. Steve shuts it down. Brutal forearm to the face. Oh, Everett reverses. 1, 2, 2.9. He almost had it with that quick roll up. Go hooked up Steve. Another Dr. Bomb. 1, 2, 2.9. Everett will not die. But Steve's going to try and make him. Good buster. Stands him up. And another Dr. Bomb. Steve has thrown so many of those already tonight, and they're not getting the job done. Everett's up top. Is he a coward? No, he is not. 6:30, but Abyss. Abyss is right there. And takes out the knee. Does Steve on a variation on a Shining Wizard. Steve he's thinking chair again. He's got it. He goes for the wrist, but Everett gets out of the way. Now strike for strike. Forearms for kicks. Steve, big drop kick. But he landed face first on the chair. Didn't seem to affect him too badly. Everett spin kick sends Steve out the ring. Good God. Look at Steve. He doesn't know what hit him. Everett didn't follow up because he's too hurt. German in the ropes though. Still have to be within boundaries. And atomic drop from Steve. Forearm strike drops him. Steve blows the mist into the air. He's signaling for the end. Chair shot over the spine. Steve obviously wants rid of Andrew Everett as well, as he's been a constant thorn in Decay's side for a number of weeks now. They've not been able to get away from him. Sliding drop kick, sliding knee. Obviously Steve is going to want to put Andrew Everett behind him because Decay got him 630! Modified 630. You've got to think. 1, 2, 3! Everett is not a coward! He just beat Crazy Steve! And he stares down Abyss. Everett finally gets the victory. He's able to put Decay behind him. That's got to look bad on Decay heading towards the tag team tournament. Do we think they might have lost their shot in that tournament now? There's only limited spaces available, and we have a stacked tag team division here. So maybe that's gone some way into taking maybe Decay out, and maybe Everett and Holly are in. Who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next we have a special tag team contest. As I said, we're building up to this tag team tournament. Up next we're going to have the team known as The Bar. Sheamus and Cesaro will be taking on Goku and Gohan. You don't want to go anywhere. That one is coming up next. And here we go, folks, your first of 3 tag team matches tonight, 2 of which are going to have big standings on the men's tag team tournament coming up. The other one is going to be a women's contest, but we will get to that later, because up next, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the first time they are teaming together here in PTW, Sheamus and Cesaro, The Bar. I mean, the first time they're teaming together as a straight-up tag team. I believe we did see them early on in PTW as part of a 4-man unit. But here they are as a straight up tag team, and ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, one of the shocking amount of father-son duos here in PTW, ladies and gentlemen, Goku and Gohan. And Goku and Gohan, son. Don't know why it does that. Either way, Goku and Gohan are here now, and they're not coming alone. They have got another member of the Z Fighters with them in their corner. Well, let's see how it is. Referee Stan Lee calls for the bell. It looks like Cesaro and Gohan are starting, and Cesaro's throwing uppercuts in the swing already. There's Piccolo outside of the ring watching on. Gohan trained by both Goku and Piccolo. So Piccolo looking on like a proud papa, while Goku is looking on. Not really a proud papa. I mean, he is, but he's a terrible papa. We'll go with that. But here we go. And Goku headbutt to the back of Cesaro's head. And Cesaro delayed suplex while Sheamus has got a camel clutching on Gohan. Goku headbutt to Sheamus. Don't know whose head's going to be harder. We're going to find out. Sheamus with the big line. And into a cloverleaf. But Goku way too close to those ropes. Goku looks it up. Choke slam from Sheamus, and again into that cloverleaf. Sheamus clearly has a game plan here. He's thinking Goku's weakness is going to be his legs. Might be smart. I don't think anyone's targeted Goku's legs since he's been here. And Goku's got a very strong win-loss record here in PTW. Off the ropes goes Gohan, sliding clothesline. We're tagging to Cesaro. Cesaro, a former #1 contender for the PTW World Championship. Didn't manage to capture the gold, but he was impressive in his outings. Here goes Gohan again back into the ring. Goes for some strikes, missing. Cesaro was avoiding him. Falling fist drop there from Gohan. So Cesaro off the ropes, but they just run into each other, and hip toss from Cesaro. And into a triangle choke. The Swiss Superman trying to choke out the prodigal son. And there's a tag to Goku and a tag to Sheamus. Double stop to the ribs, and Sheamus and Goku are going fist for fist. They're going brawls, handbags at dawn. Off the ropes they go. Big knee drop. Open strike combination there from Goku. Drags Sheamus out towards his own corner. Seated super kick. And a stretch muffler. Shouts out the block lock. But Sheamus able to escape it. Sheamus thrown into the corner there, but he comes firing out. Goku spinning slap attempt, doesn't land it. But he manages to kick away both of the bar. Goku, one of the best competitors we have here in PTW. Without a doubt, he's a standout every match that he's in. But shockingly, has never been a contender for a singles championship. But he is a former PTW Trios champion, along with the Hurricane, Shane Helms, and Deadpool. We haven't seen either of those two for some time. Will they be making appearances soon? Maybe they might try and find their way into this tag team tournament. Who knows? Off the ropes. Oh, moonsault kick attempt there from Gohan, but he doesn't land it. Oh, but nice strike combination to Cesaro. Big knee to the face takes him down. Blocks Sheamus' strike, but Sheamus goes for the power game and a shoulder breaker. Cesaro goes for the knee drop. Sheamus there goes onto the knee, and Gohan strikes, kicks Sheamus down and knees to the top of the head, but Cesaro right there to stop it. Running double stop to the spine. Oh, and more strike combinations from Gohan. Big knee. He loves that combination. It works wonders for him. Thrown back into the corner there. Oh, Gohan off the rope. 619 from Gohan. Sheamus quickly tacking out there. Nope. But shoulder breakers Goku and locks in a cloverleaf. Big Low watching on, making sure there are no shenanigans. The bar! Nice STO sweep combination. Cesaro into the swing! Into the swing! Gohan's coming in to stop it. Very nice timing. Oh, there go Father Son duos going for a double team, but Cesaro got out of it. Sharpshooter, but no. Gohan's still right there. Atomic drop. Off the rope, so Goku throws him off. Big strike! Tag. And more strike combinations. Kicking Cesaro in the back of the head. A Kamikaze from Goku. Oh, caught the leg. Dragon screw leg whip. And another Kamikaze. He was right there. And a big shot to the ribs from Gohan. More strike combinations. Nice misdirection kick there at the end. Go behind up. Cesaro with the roll through. Way too close to those ropes. Tags back into Sheamus. The powerhouse of their team. Well, I say the powerhouse of their team. They're both powerhouses. Cesaro, as it's regularly said, pound for pound, one of the strongest wrestlers in the world. Nice flipping senton there from Gohan, and an ankle lock from Goku, but Goku's not legal. He can only hold this in for so long, it's not going to get him the victory yet. I mean, snapping his ankle would probably get them the victory. It wouldn't hurt. Off the ropes, and oh my god, a cave in! 1, 2, no! Wait, neutralizer! Into a bow and arrow! Interesting choice. And here we go, Gohan and Sheamus back and forth! Gohan, big roundhouse drop Sheamus! Damn near kick the red out of his hair. Here goes Cesaro. Shoulder breaker again there from Sheamus. Oh, Goku goes for the elevator! He does about 12 of those. There's, oh my god! The Spirit Bomb moonsault, and Cesaro is out! Goku has just knocked out the Swiss Superman! What's the conversation? Who'd win the fight, Goku or Superman? Well, Goku's just beat the Swiss Superman. Knocked him out cold. The Spirit Bomb moonsault, and Cesaro is unconscious. He might be hurt. What is that going to do for the Bar's chances heading into this tag team tournament? We don't know if they're announced yet. Like we said, we don't know any teams that are going to be definitely in it. We 100% know that obviously the Golden Lovers are in it. They're defending their titles in that environment. But we do not know who else is going to be in this tournament. But we'll step away from the tournament for a second, because coming up next we have a women's tag team match. Ladies and gentlemen, the former women's tag team champions Liv Morgan and B. Priestley are going to be taking on a team of Britt Baker and a mystery partner that we have yet to be informed of. So let's see who that mystery partner is, ladies and gentlemen. We won't be off for that one. It's coming up next. And here we go, folks. Women's tag team action coming up next. Liv Morgan and B. Priestley sticking together as a team. They were the first PTW Women's Tag Team Champions. They came up short at the pay-per-view. Paige and Lita are your current Women's Tag Team Champions, dethroning the first champs, dethroning this team here, B and Liv, who are incredible champions, to be honest. They were great opening champions. They did great work, to be honest, and they came together as a shocking team. But they're facing something of a mystery tonight. They know they're facing Britt Baker, but Britt has not come alone. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw her make her debut recently. Scarlett Manson is back, a PTW original, and she is here teaming with the Doctor, Britt Baker, DMD, appropriate for the Pulling Teeth promotion, you have to admit. And both these women have come out here with their respective other halves outside of the ring. Scarlett's out here with KCM, and Britt Baker is out here with Adam Cole. Let's see who's going to get the better of this. You got to think this could go a long way into earning one of these teams a tag team title shot. Gotta believe. There's a scoop and a slam there from Britt Baker, dragging Liv back out. This is not a definite #1 contenders match, but you gotta think if they get a victory, it'll do wonders for them, and it'll definitely put them in consideration. Management are always watching. Mostly because management is me, and I am commentating, therefore I have to watch. Double underhook for Britt. Goes into a sit-out face buster. Kind of similar to a... what was the move? What does Chris Daniels call it? That's going to bug me, so I've completely forgotten. B kicking Scarlett in the face. Thrown into the corner. When did that light tube get there? Who put that there? Was that KCM or was that Cole? Either way, stood up. Go behind for B, neckbreaker. B's very dangerous from behind. She's got that regal plex. She's got the Queen's Landing. She's got a lot of moves from behind that are incredibly dangerous. Scarlett, oh my god, ties B up. Ties it to Britt. There we go, they're hooked up there. Big knee to the ribs. Britt goes straight for a cover, but no, B's there to kick out. Throw into the corner, shoot headbutt. Knocks it down, and a chin lock. Referee right there on top of the action. Referee Teddy Long. Hooked up, and here we go. Dragged out. Elbow to the back. B and Liv starting to show that chemistry. Shot to the spine. And face crusher from Liv. Stands Britt up. It's so hard to keep up sometimes. Strike for strike. My god, those two women are brawling. Turns her over. No, Hurricane Rana from Liv, and Liv was going to go off the ropes, so the ref got in the way. Accidentally, the ref is down. Teddy laid on the floor, looking like he's having a nightmare, and I think he's bleeding. Forearm strikes from Britt. Scarlett caught into a snapmare. B stands Scarlett up. Snapmare again. Back to cranking that neck. My god, that's at an angle it should not be at. You ever had somebody twist your neck like that? God, it hurts. Feel like you can feel the bones moving. Sounds horrible, I know. Now we have two light tubes in the ring and no one's going for them. Shockingly, it's no DQ. We're in PTW. DQ's another thing. Jesus. Apparently neither are necks. B drops high on her head on the apron and falls to the floor. Somehow she's back in it. Atomic drop. Belly to belly. This is dangerous now. Yeah, B needs to get Liv in there. B took a nasty spill on that German. Thrown to the corner, but B is still fighting somehow. She's got heart. Air raid crash there. She's been learning from watching... it's a boyfriend, not a husband, isn't it? They're not married, I don't think. Oh, jumping face crusher. Or a jumping complete shot, depending on who you ask. Kick down. Liv. Forearm to the face again, but caught into a sidewalk slam. Scarlett's going up top, double stomp. Drags Liv out. She's thinking, she's going for an arm submission there, trying to wrench the shoulder and the elbow out. And then B's right there to twist the head again. Maybe Scarlett is double jointed in her neck, because I don't know how she's taking those. A B, fine. Oh God, that was dangerous. That was tight as well. I don't really know what to call it. It was kind of a modification on a brainbuster. Oh, we're caught into an armbar, but B's there to kick her off. Clearly B's shaking out the cobwebs, swinging the miss. Swinging the miss with a light tube. KCM's there trying to get it. Oh God, German into the corner. How is B still standing? How is her neck still functioning? How is B's head not wobbly? Have you seen one of those bobbleheads you used to get? You know, when you could put them in your car? Oh God, what's this? Oh, into the knee! Britt takes out the leg. Off the rope she goes, sliding dropkick to the side of B's head. B's head and neck are gotta be in tatters right now. Shoot kicks to the side of the head. Liv drags Baker out. Throwing off the ropes they go. Nice arm drag there. Popped up again, but a super kick. Cover 1, 2. B just about there to break it. B catches Scarlett to explode a running Frankensteiner. She went to take out the knee, didn't land it. But here we go, 4 for forearm, elbows to the face, connected with the nose. Drops her down. It's a good job that if you manage to knock Britt's teeth out, at least she is a dentist. I mean, I don't think you can operate on yourself as a dentist. That's probably difficult. Oh my God, the Jersey face crusher. And a scoop and a slam. Liv just dragged that light tube further close to B there, but B's not using it. She'll go back to the head crank. Pretty well for her so far. Liv though dropping. Kamigoye! We've seen that move used multiple times. Shouts out to one half of our PTW tag team champion. Jesus Christ again. That somehow Britt is going crazy over there, attacking the apron. And here we go, strike for strike, chops for forearm strikes. How the hell is B still conscious? Somebody preemptively dial an ambulance, because B's going to need one tonight. Oh, Britt's grabbed hold of her to stop her from leaving. Drop toe hold. Oh, takes a nasty spill off the apron. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Frankenstein into the armbar. Liv taking a page out of Scarlett's playbook. Cover attempt. 1, 2. Almost had it. Oh, nice octopus style stretch from Liv. But Britt's right there. Liv knows she has to put an end to this match, and quickly. Her partner is on thin ice right now, but instead she goes and tags in B. Weird strategy. Clearly B's must be just in a different world tonight. Angel's wings, that's what they call it. It's been bothering me all match. That's an angel's wings. Here we go. Right. Britt now with another forward to the face. Off the ropes. B trigger. 1, 2. No, Scarlett says stop it. A lockjaw. Oh, she had the lockjaw in, but didn't quite manage to keep it locked in. The rope sling blade from the Doctor. There's a tag. Kick for kick. Britt doesn't know where to go, but she gets dropped with another forearm by Liv. And Jersey face crusher. 1, 2. No, a kick out. The Doctor is still alive, and she's going for another Angel's Wings. She's going back to tag into Scarlett. Oh, catches into an armbar. Manson's got the armbar locked in. B kicks Britt. They're feeling it now. Big front drop kick, hitting her in the spine. Off the ropes. Double stomped. Again working the back. Oh God, but strikes there. Quick strikes in succession. She mounts. Back into another armbar. We've seen people use the strategy of multiple armbars over. Oh my God, there's a destroyer out of nowhere. Well, as I say, we've seen people use the strategy of multiple armbars over and over here at PTW, and it does the damage. We see Batman do it to Darby Allin multiple times. Darby back in the hospital after last week's match. He just had his arm reset, and then he's got to go back and do it again. Oh God, another. I don't even know what to call that. It's a shout out to the SCU later. High angle there on that cloverleaf. Off the ropes. Britt with another sling blade. Rolls her over. Goes back to the lockjaw. She's got it locked in, and yes, I knew it. There was no way in hell that B was going to be able to withstand a submission with that much torque on it on the neck. B has taken far too many bumps on that neck area this match alone. Two nasty Germans over the ropes, onto the apron, tumbling to the floor. It's a wonder that she was still standing. I'm not surprised she had to tap to the lockjaw. It does not shock me. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have another tag team contest. Like I said, there's going to be 3 tonight, and this is the semi-main event of the evening, or semi, depending on where you're from. It is the Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff are going to be taking on the team of Bray Wyatt and Brodie Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to go anywhere. This hard-hitting contest, your semi-main event, is coming up next. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, semi-main event time, huge tag team contest. One team who we have not seen team together yet here in PTW. One member of that team I don't think we've even seen here. We might have seen, maybe that one was out there. Wait, so we might not have even seen either. Thinking about it, trying to think back to whether we have. I should know, I run this show. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, entering first a team I know we have seen here a few times. And a team that have not really done all that well here in PTW. They don't have a very good of a win-loss record. As a matter of fact, their win-loss record is horrible. I don't think they have a single win. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, legendary team, are taking on the disturbing unit, ladies and gentlemen. We have got Brodie Lee and Bray Wyatt. Because as we know, Bray Wyatt has that disturbing alter ego that he has at his disposal that he could pull out at any time for any match if he feels he needs to. But he has not done it tonight. He is straight up normal Bray Wyatt. But here we go. Bell is called. Jeff Hardy and Bray Wyatt starting things off. That's a bit of a dream match I don't think we ever got. Shot to the ribs. Obviously we saw a lot of Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy. Those two are very well familiar with each other, but I don't think Jeff has had many dealings with Bray. Brodie Lee obviously on the corner, the late great Brodie Lee. Of course here in PTW, it doesn't matter your status in this world. Doesn't matter even if you're still with us or not. You could be here in PTW. That's what's great about this food. She twist of fate! Jeff already and Bray straight back to his feet. Just overpowering Jeff. Jeff going for a big shot early. And retreats back to his corner, tags in his brother Matt. Shot to the ribs from Matt. Jeff another twist! And he hits it. Matt going after Bray. Matt knows what it takes to beat Bray Wyatt. But Bray smartly goes and tags in Brodie. Atomic drop insecurity combination. The big man getting up there as we know he can. Super kick to Matt. But Matt throws a punch. Brodie goes for a drop kick, doesn't land it. But slams Matt down, stands him back to his feet. Hooked up off the ropes to go. Big running boot. Brodie picking up some big speed there. Brodie pile driver. Off the ropes again. Running splash to the spine. Brodie picking up a lot of momentum here. Just using his quickness and his power on Matt. But Matt's a very wily veteran. So Brodie's been around the block a fair few times himself. He is not new to this world, not new to this business. He knows wrestling on the back of his hand. But I think Matt has been doing this just a little bit longer. Hooked up there and open powerbomb assisted style to rope sent on from Bray. A speciality of his. Drops Hardy down there and a clothesline, dropping Hardy again, but Jeff straight back to his feet. Jeff notoriously difficult to keep down. He will keep coming at you as best as he possibly can. And there's that elevated leg drop and another leg drop there from Jeff. Leg caught, back heel trip. Tags back into Brodie. Wyatt and Brodie now starting to maintain this advantage. They're isolating Jeff Hardy, it would seem. Keeping Jeff at their side of the ring. Dropkick to the back of the head. Jeff manages to escape the discus forearm attempt and gets to his corner to tag in Matt. Double team? No. Brodie fighting out of it. Brodie elbow to the top of Matt's head. Dragging Hardy back towards the centre. Super kick once again. And a stretch muffler from Brodie. Stretch muffler there, but Jeff's there to break it. Jeff doesn't want his brother getting hurt. But Matt, discus punch, drops Brodie Lee. Oh, Brodie kicking out before even a 1 count. Scooping a slam from Matt. Drags Brodie out towards the centre and Matt goes low. I mean, when you're facing people like the Wyatt family, you know what you've got to do. You've got to bend the rules a little bit. There's a tag into Bray. And hooks up Bray. Uranagi! No, Uranagi. And a clothesline. Clawing him in the face now. Mandible claw style. And there's that leg drop again from Jeff. Just giving Matt a little bit of an opening. But Bray running cross body. Takes Matt down. Just launched himself. Bray Wyatt notorious for that. Ah, Sister Abigail! Matt Hardy is unconscious. But Matt's not the legal man. But Matt's out, called after the Sister Abigail. Jeff is doing this alone. Jeff has got to fight the Wyatt family, Bray and Brodie, by himself because Matt is out, cold. The one saving grace for the Hardys there is Matt was not the legal man at the time, but discus lariat, it might not matter. 1, 2, but Jeff's still in it, he kicks out. Jeff looked like he was trying to go to tag there, and then he realised Matt is out cold. Super kick, 2. Jeff again, still in it. Both men go for drop kicks, not able to land it. Scoop and a slam sends Brodie to the floor. Jeff taking a second there to catch his breath, but Brodie's going to chair with roll up. Brodie kicking out before even a 1 count again. This is a massive uphill battle for Jeff now. Jeff on his own against the Wyatts. Matt is out cold. Matt will not be getting back up for the rest of this match. Air raid crash on the chair. As I was saying, the one saving grace was Matt is not the legal man when this happened. Jesus, a rolling European uppercut and crossbody at the same time. Atomic drop. Bray drops. Leg drop again. Jeff trying to build momentum. Single leg grab. Trying to get the off chance of a tap out, but no. Brodie not even worried. Uranagi. Dropping Jeff high on his head and neck. This is a shoulder tackle takedown. So it's probably academic at this point. The Wyatts just biding their time with Jeff. He's trying to fight back, but it's the biggest uphill battle of uphill battles. Like I said, Jeff has not had a good record here in PTW. So he's doing this really battling from the bottom. But he isn't going to quit. Sit out good, Buster. One thing we know about a Hardy is they never say die. Nothing keeps them down. They will get knocked down, but they will never stay down. Brainbuster. Jeff really struggling now. Bray with a clothesline. Go behind, but Jeff with that sit-out stunner. Got the chair, the equalizer, but he walked into a headbutt and a mandible claw. Can Jeff withstand this? Can he live? Yes, he can. Jeff survives the mandible claw. Headlock takeover. Headlock takeover. He's trying to tap Bray out. It's not working, but he's trying. Wheel kick attempt. Big drop kick sends Bray down to the floor. He crashed high on his head. But Brodie, my God, a twirling sit-out powerbomb. Jeff again thought he was going to go tag and realised he remembered what's happened to Matt. He's on his own here. Oh God, chair shot to the head and Brodie's busted. Brodie's busted open. Twist of fate on the chair. Brodie might be slowing down finally. Swanton! Jeff, cover the man. 1, 2, no. Bray is right there to stop it. That's the first time someone's got a count on Brodie in this match. It took a chair shot to the head, a twist of fate and a swanton bomb. And then Bray was just there to stop it. It's got to be so disheartening for Jeff. He's doing everything he can, but Sister Abigail. Jeff somehow not known conscious, but 2. Jeff kicked out. Jeff kicked out, and he got dropped again. Big boy senton from Bray. Cover. 1, 2. Jeff again kicking out. He's still fighting. Mandible claw again. This could be it. It is. Jeff's out. Valiant effort from Jeff Hardy there when Matt got taken out and he was on his own. He almost had it a few times, but the Wyatts were just too much for him. Valiant performance from Jeff. Valiant performance. Hell of a performance from Jeff Hardy. But we're going to need to get some medical evaluation on Matt to see how he is. That Sister Abigail took him out. But ladies and gentlemen, we still have one more contest here this evening. We have the main event, the PTW World Championship match. The so far undefeated PTW World Champion Martial Law is defending against the Rated R Superstar Edge, who won a mini tournament made up of triple threat matches to earn this opportunity. beating Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman last week. Let's see if Edge can capture the title, because, ladies and gentlemen, that match is next. It's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. We have a hell of a main event here. Martial Law, undefeated in singles competition here in PTW. He is taking, well, undefeated since the main show properly started. He has lost once, I believe, in singles competition. Back in the original PTW World Title Tournament, he lost in that. But he is here now, and he is challenged by the Radar Superstar, Edge. Here comes the champion. This man has been knocking fools out left, right and centre here in PTW. His matches tend not to go too long, because he comes out balls to the wall, comes out striking. Probably the best striker here in PTW. No one has come close to him yet. And here we go. Referee Jessica Cock calls for the bell, and straight away Martial Law going for jabs. Keeping Edge at bay, but Edge hip toss. This is what Edge is going to do. Edge has got to wrestle Martial Law. He can't get into a fight. If he gets into a fight, Law will win. Edge has got to be crafty. He's got a better technical ability when it comes to his mat game, when it comes to suplexes, things like that. That's where Edge is going to have the advantage. Edge is probably also going to have an advantage if weapons come into play in this match. But when we get into straight up striking, nobody comes close to Law. No one can touch him. And he has proven that time and time again here. That spinning back kick there. A shoot takedown from Law, and it goes for the strikes again. Just punches, rapid fire. Hip toss takeover though from Edge. Like I said, Edge knows what he's got to do. He's not a fool. He's not an idiot. He's covering up. Edge can bust out that spear out of nowhere though, and that spear is deadly. Well, caught again. Law's got a game plan. He's just trying to beat down Edge. And Edge just keeps taking Law down. Like I said, he knows what he's doing. He's wrestling Law. He's using straight up wrestling maneuvers. He's grappling, which is smart. So he just keeps hip tossing him. And now though, Edge going for mounted punches. And he just couldn't help himself. But dropped ribs there, and Law's got himself a chin lock there, trying to slow the Radar Superstar down, work on that poor neck. We know that's Edge's weakness. God, multiple strikes, and Law got the better of it, and he goes into that modified sort of, I'm not even sure what sort of submission you call that. Whatever it is, Law's done it a fair few times. He uses it fairly often. It's one of his two main submissions that he goes to. He goes to that, and he goes to the choke. Oh, just as I say that, he pulls another one out with a heel hook. Heel hook knee bar style snap suplex over from Edge. Again, Edge knows what he has to do. It's just being able to actually do it. Can you keep the champion down? And again, he goes back to that submission. Correct me if I'm wrong, people in the audience, in the chat, in whatever you want to call it, in the comments. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone who's watched this series of PTW so far, has anyone lasted 10 minutes with Law yet? I believe Tajiri was taken out in the second round of the last title defense of the pay-per-view. Oh god, ankle lock! I don't know if anyone has lasted in a title match more than 10 minutes with Law. So let's see, Edge is getting close to that now. But Edge is stalling a lot for this. He's just dragging this out. Hip toss takeover. Rolled over, and what's Law thinking? Oh, goes for a big insecurity, but Edge zoned him. But again, there's that choke that I mentioned earlier. That's working on Edge's poor neck. What's Law calling for here? He's trying to get the crowd into it. Goes for the spin kick, lands it the second time. Rolls into a submission. He's trying to tap Edge out. It seems he's not trying to knock him out, which is interesting strategy. Because Edge has got to have been prepared for Law to try and knock him out. Because that's all Law wins by. Law wins with big knockout strikes. With Edge now dragging Law out. Drops him. Boston Crab. But no. Law escaping it. Law might be an incredibly powerful striker, but he could take a beating too. He is no slouch in that department. He is not a glass cannon. Edge elbow to the spine, rolls him over, and Edge going for, what was it, the Educator? He got the Educator in, but didn't manage to capitalise on it. Law going back to his chin lock. Edge is able to escape. Heel kick attempt doesn't land. Off the ropes, so Edge. No, Law held on. Edge might have been thinking spear, but big DDT. Off the ropes. Splash. 1. No. Shouts out to the Ultimate Warrior with his terrible moveset. But Edge used it there to perfection. Caught low blow. That's where Edge could go with this. And we passed the 10-minute mark. If people have lasted over 10 minutes with Law, it's not many. So shouts out Edge. He's doing better than some. He's doing better than most. Snap suplex. Can the Rated R Superstar do it? Can he put Law away? Heel kick attempt. No. And a shot to the ribs. Law has been the most dominant champion we've had here in PTW. No one seems to be able to stop him. Most of the titles in this company change hands pretty quickly, but Law's had a pretty lengthy title reign. Diving splash attempt, but no, and Law getting cocky. But Edge roll through. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Law going for a pin after the kick out. 2. Oh, he almost had it. I think Edge might have hit his head there. A spinning kick won't help that. And mounted punches again from Law. Edge trying to cover up. He got out of it, jabbed to Law's face, and Law shook it off like it was nothing. And punches Edge to drop him. Law going up top. Double stomp to the spine. Law thinks it's over. What's he waiting on? When Edge to get up. Oh, but Edge, no, caught the leg and again goes low. Big boot, but Law stayed up. Law stayed standing. Strike for strike they go here, back and forth. Edge, big drop kick. But Law's up, super kick from Law. Both men down. This has been one of the most competitive world title matches we have had in Law's title reign, without a doubt. Oh, goes for the spear in the corner and he went head first. That middle buckle. That can't be good for Edge's head and neck. As we know, he has had many neck problems in his career. They're very well documented. It is not a secret. Edge goes for it again and the same happens again. Law's zoning him, baited him in. Double stop and goes back to the neck with a chokehold, and Edge has to tap out. Law tapping out the Rated R Superstar. He knew what he had to do. Law waited on that neck. He took multiple strikes on Edge's neck and waited for Edge to do the damage to himself as well. With those 2 attempts at a spear into the corner, and Law just gets out of the way. Edge goes head first into the buckle, not once but twice, and Law chokes him out. Ladies and gentlemen, still your PTW World's Champion, Martial Law. Thank you everybody so much for joining me in this one. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, you all know the drill, all the fun stuff, and we will see you all at next week's show. Bye!